Hello my dear friends, welcome to another video where I'll show you how you can use Stable Diffusion AI. It's free to use. It's not corporate AI like Midjourney or DALL-E with lots of restrictions. This is something that you can run on your machine. You can run on cloud and you can produce high quality results. The images that has actual product in it, the real item that you took a photo of, but it will prop it, it will stage it, and instead of spending hours in your studio building all this, when it's advertisement photo or lifestyle photo, you can do it very fast here for your client. You can have multiple variations per product, and you can make actually more money on this because you can sell it to clients for less, but you can do way more during the same amount of time. So let me show you. This is the workflow that I was working on last couple months, and I perfected it. It does amazing stuff for products with image, with text inside. So it really does really cool thing. And it's quite complex. It has generation, it has frequency separation, image, layers blending. It has creation of reference image, styling image. It has a lot. It has masking, it has clipping, but the good thing is that you don't need to know everything. All this, I have created a very simple control panel for you. Basically just a few text fields, a few fields to upload, input your image of your product, and receive the outcome. That's it. So and few switches. It's really like under the hood of the car. You may not know what is under the hood of your car, but you need to know how to use it, right? The dashboard. So dashboard here is quite simple comparing to the whole thing. So what's the workflow for you as a photographer? Well, you still need to have a picture of the real product. Either you take it, take pictures, you shoot those products for your client, or you use existing images, what they have, maybe on a white background, and you use this workflow to make a nice ad or lifestyle or the image that will catch attention to their product. And it's done without studio. You just need to have a relatively good, not super good, relatively good image of actual product. I'll show you my real workflow as an example. I took a photo of some perfume. This is how I took it. I'm not going to repeat it, but it's quite simple. So I used something that I never accepted as a tool for a professional photographer. However, very simple shot of product. You can use light box or whatever. So this is actual perfume that I took with my camera, just on daylight like that. So simple, right? And then I go to Photoshop. I'll talk about this a little bit later. I have this photo, okay, it was just, black paper and all this. I cleaned it a little bit. It's still not clean enough. It has lots of dust, unfortunately, but for the sake of this tutorial, I'll show you the bottom, the very bad quality input with good quality, even better results. What you need to do, you need to have a specific size of your canvas. I have on the dashboard, I have list of sizes that's supported by this workflow. This is 3x magnification, the upscaling. So you choose either of this, landscape, portrait or square, and create empty canvas with either white or black background. So in this case, let's have, which one did I choose? I think it's square, so 372 by 372 pixels. You put that subject inside, okay? You put it and you didn't need to clip it out. It just should be on relatively simple background. Okay, you put it somewhere where it will look nice when you generate all this stuff around it. So rule of third is here. Okay, I put it there. We can even have it a little bit lower, maybe like this. Okay, then you save it, actually export as PNG. However, it should be not simple PNG, it should be reduced to the size. Stable Diffusion works with specific sizes. You cannot really load a huge image there. It's not gonna work well. So I reduce size by 33%, 3333. 1, 0 to 4 each size. This is perfect as the Excel resolution. Okay, you save it. Well, it's literally bright. Do I need that bright? Okay, bright. So, export. I save it as a PNG file and go back to our workflow. So, for the workflow, let's just repeat this. You're going to load the image. Okay, our image that we just created, it's here. You need to name the subject, since it's going to clip it using the artificial intelligence, and to tell what it is. It's perform. You can put just object, it will work. The second step is to have a prompt, not the whole prompt, but I left for you something that you need to modify each time that you change subject or add some items. The rest of the prompt, like after prompt, pre-prompt, something that goes in, either on front of the prompt or on the back, you don't touch, because it should be for the same for each prompt, like professional advertising photography, professional lighting, cinematic, high details. You can add depth of field here as well, and it will be after the prompt. But prompt is this, for example, glossy dark purple table. It's on glossy dark purple table, pieces of black charcoal, let's say black charcoal, and lavender flowers, and let's have its gold balls. Let's have a few just strange elements, but if you want to have more like lifestyle, like real thing, you shouldn't put this stuff, because it will look strange. It's hard to get propping. If you want to stick to natural elements, you can just keep natural elements. Then bright purple light, let's don't too bright, just purple light on the background. So this is main prompt, and what it will do once you hit Q prompt, let me see, we need to upscale off. So this dashboard has several elements. It has some switches, so instead of modifying workflow, I made it easy for you to use it. You just need to turn on or off. This is something that you don't touch it if you don't need it, but there are explanations, and you hit Q prompt. Let me explain what it's doing. So first, it will generate style image, a reference image. This part generates just reference image. Okay, so without the subject, sorry. Light, lavender, and some gold stuff. Maybe gold stuff is too much. And then it will feed this style into the main workflow that will be used to kind of make look-alike image. Not the same, but look-alike. But it will clip the subject from the background, right? It will create a mask, and then it will paste it using frequency separation layers. So it will blend two layers. One which will be really kind of creative, but with distorted image. If you have text or whatever, it will generate, AI will generate distorted image. Same shape, but a little bit different. It's not gonna work for product photography, so it pastes things on top. And this is the result, okay? As you can see, it's not just putting stuff around, actually too much gold, but it changed the subject a little bit. It can add some highlights or reflections from stuff that is around, okay? I don't like this. Let me change the prompt. This gold balls is not good thing, okay? So glossy dark purple table, let's put surface. Will it work or not? Because sometimes, yeah, sort of like a plexiglass. Glossy dark purple surface, pieces of black charcoal and lavender flowers. Okay, purple bouquet. Let's put bouquet light on the background, even without this. Let's see. So you do as many iterations as needed till you get something that will be good for you to use. Okay, so again, this is reference image. You see lots of bouquet now, and no gold balls, just these flowers and some charcoal. The only thing that this charcoal is barbecue, American pieces, but not the actual nice pieces. Sometimes you need to be creative with your prompt, but let's keep it simple. And it uses, I use different models. I mean, it can be the same or it can be different. For this is Dream Shaper for the reference image, okay? And for the main generation, I use Reality Age X Lighting. Both of them is turbo model, so it's very fast processing, very, very fast. 9 and 6 steps for each case sampler. So we have it like this. Okay, sort of not bad, right? We can do a few more. Each iterations will produce a different image to us. So we can remove, for example, the bokeh. Just put depth of field depth, DOF. And well, I can click as many times as needed. It will generate 3, 4, 5 images for me. Okay. Then I need to choose the one that I really like. So this is not good. Well, it's actually cool, but I don't like this kind of thingy. But look how it changed the subject. Look at this. The top gets darker. So it's not really pacing. You will see on another example, it changed the reflection. This is the beauty of it. It's not like Photoshop can generate this background around. Photoshop doesn't change your subject. It's a piece of shit. It's a crap, really. I mean, the AI abilities of Photoshop, it's like kindergarten, really, whatever they do. This is serious stuff. It makes reflections, tiny reflections around the subject. I mean, on the subject based on the scene around, and it's very nice. It's really in many cases it's really cool. While it generates, let me show you what I mean. On this example, it was generated with the same workflow. Okay, this is the subject. Okay, just on the white background, some perfume, and different scenes. You see, it added. On this scene, it added lighting from on the bottom one. It added light from the window, right, on the right. It added here as well. On this image, on the right bottom one, the light is on the other side. So it added reflection to it. And it's amazing. It's like, wow. And you see my workflow, it preserves the text and everything. So it's really cool. Okay, so let's see what we got here. This is the most photorealistic. I like it. Okay, so once you like the result, now we want to upscale it. Without touching anything, I go and I click upscale on off, so it's on. Again, instead of changing the enabling nodes on the workflow, you just do this. And you need to, so to get exactly the same image, you need to change the seed. It's increment. Each time it generates image, it increment by 1. So this is the latest image. We just need to put -1. So just click here. So instead of 27, now it's 26. And hit Q prompt. Now it's going to do only upscale. It's not going to regenerate image. It will use this image. And now upscale is enabled, and it's 2 stages upscale. 2 times and then 1.5 times. Together it's 3. Yeah, because it's 2 stages. And it uses ComfyUI preprocessor and ComfyUI control net. And basically it generates larger image. And then again, when you do any upscale with Stable Diffusion, it changes the subject. If it would be text, it will be ruined after upscale. This is why we do upscale before the frequency separation layer blending. And after that, it creates exactly the same image, but 3 times larger. So it will be a 10 megapixel image, 9 something. So it takes a little bit longer, but it works. What else we had? Actually, this was nice, right? It's not bad. Not bad at all. And this was, wow, this is nice. Oh, and yeah, once it's generated, I'll show you how to do this. This is crazy stuff. We'll do it after that. Look at it. This kettle has nothing. It just was plain kettle. You see the reflection, this tiny reflections that created. Reflection from the window and reflection from the glass. That's amazing. But let's finish this. I'll show you the whole workflow. So it's done now. Okay, it's created this image. And it's relatively large. However, the subject is not the best quality since it was upscaled from 1000 pixel larger side to 3000. So what you do, you copy this image, you go to Photoshop, and you just paste it here on top. Okay. Then you change layers. This one should be on top, and let's do the inverted mask, right? Holding Option, click, and then what I need to do is only if, let's say, I need to pull some details from the image, because still it's a little bit distorted and stuff. I'm going to paint it with soft brush, okay, about 60-50 opacity. Oh, no, it should be white, sorry. How it changed? It should be white. White brush, sorry guys, white brush. And we can bring back the details of the subject that was compromised by AI. It's super easy to do. You can leave the little bit edges if needed to preserve those reflections. I'm not touching, for example, these. It's not much here reflections from the environment, but sometimes it is, and it's better to preserve. And that's it. Okay, now you got the image that, well, it's possible to do something like this in Studio, right? But it took me, how much? 5 minutes to generate. And I can do more like this. I can do again and again and again, as many as needed. I just need to turn off my upscaling and run it again. And by the way, on this workflow, I also included the animation if needed. Sometimes it's really cool to animate it. So let's try to animate it before I jump to next example. To animate exactly this image, since I have, again, I'm going to reduce seed by 1, so it's not going to regenerate it. And I need to turn on animation. Okay, animation is on, and then I hit Q prompt. It will take about 5 minutes to run simple animation, and once it's ready, I'll show it to you. Okay, it took about 5 minutes, and we got this. And we can open and see. Usually it doesn't look really good, but sometimes. So yeah, not much, but a little bit, at the end it's kind of get a little bit strange. But sometimes client may like a little bit of animation, a little bit. It depends on how common the subject is. Sometimes it can do better, sometimes it's not. It's still, if you have this functionality, why not? To have it. So you turn off now here, and let's choose the kettle, for example. This is from Amazon. I just downloaded image from Amazon, and what we need to do, we need to put kettle here, right? And change the prompt. I do have on this workflow, I do have like a little library of example prompts. You can, it's just handy to have this text area here. You can always take this one, put into that area, and replace or type something for your subject for different one. I'll give you mine as many as possible. I have it used for jewelry, for all kind of things. So the prompt is countertop of modern luxury kitchen, marble, glass, and metal. Kind of what I want to see on that. Cup of hot tea with lemon. Well, without lemon, don't want to me. Cup of hot tea. Next to it, no needed, just cup of hot tea. Soft daylight from a window. Okay, and of course it being masterpiece, then on air, and then the whole the rest of it. You can always see on this workflow, you can always see the whole prompt over here. It just put all those pieces that are concatenated strings into one string. So you can see, for example, here the full workflow looks like this: masterpiece, kettle on a countertop of modern luxury kitchen, blah blah blah, and at the end, professional lighting, cinematic lighting, and so on. So reference image is this, actually pretty good reference image by itself. The model that I use is very good here. And the model is, by the way, is Reality's Age XL lighting. Okay, and then it will, of course, it did clip this kettle. You see, it's not doing the greatest job on clipping. It's a relatively simple one. So instead of using this segment anything, you can just provide 2 images here to this workflow. I can show you how, and on my advanced version of this workflow, you can provide already clipped image of the subject and mask from it, along with exactly the same dimension and positioning of actual subject, and it will be just perfect. But here we go. We got this image. Okay, it has slightly strange, surroundings here. Well, yeah, it's a little bit blurry, so we probably need to regenerate a few times. But look at this. This is what I was telling you, that it has reflection on things that is around, and it's really cool. Yeah. We can change model without changing anything. We can, for example, to be a little bit more like interesting and unusual, we can use, I like this Moxie diffusion. Moxie diffusion for product generation. Let's generate it and see how it goes. So again, reference image, it will be similar one. Yeah, kind of. But I like the style, so I'll keep it without changes. And this, the prompt for this reference image is basically coming from this. It's this prompt plus kettle plus a little bit that adds at the end of reference image prompt. Okay. You can always change lighting, for example, if you want to have a little bit more warm, soft, warm, light without window, for example, right? Not modern, let's have cozy wooden kitchen, for example. Different style. Maybe client needs to show the product in different, in different environment. Again, to ask photographer to shoot actual product in different environments, it's lots of money, and I don't think many e-commerce sellers can afford it, but they can afford this. Okay. I can offer this workflow to your potential clients, but I want to offer it to you, really, because this is what I'm same as you, right? So we better do it for our clients. It's still for us. We are visual guys. We know how to make things to look nice, and we can do it for them. Okay, so look at it. This is more like a modern style, right? Again, with the reflections from all this. The second one is more cozy, right? The table, strange stuff on the table, so we can probably play with this. But look at this. The kettle looks great. The lighting, everything. If you look at the reflection, you see the top reflection, it's soft. The reflection, it's not soft, sorry, it's a little bit yellow, right? Because it's yellow light on top. And this is the beauty of it. And still the window somewhere on the right, and it has colder light over here, but top is changed. It changed. It's not what we had here. I mean, the actual product doesn't have this at all, right? It was added by AI, and this is why it's different. It's not Photoshop background generation tool. It's different. It's real. It's very good. Okay, so few examples. I just want to show how what I was doing it with it. So all these are actual products. So this was Jack Daniels. No Photoshop here. Jack Daniels like this. Jack Daniels with a girl. Again, instead of hiring a model, you can do it like this. This is, for example, again, I pulled a product from Amazon. This is something with grape, some multivitamins. So I put a grape. This is, again, no Photoshop. The different product from the same seller, it's a cherry something. No problem. We have cherries. Cherries like that, cherries like this. Okay. This is what you've seen already. Just different environment for the same subject. No problem. This is my jewelry shot. It was just in plain black background. I put it on this. So background replacement. Again, this is a real jewelry shot. What I did with this workflow, I created a course. I'll show you how to use this. You don't need to install anything. We're going to use cloud solution, very non-expensive cloud solution. Actually, it starts there for free. I'll help you. I'll provide you this workflow. I'll help you to set up it, to download models and put it where it's needed. And then you'll work only with this piece, because the rest is actually locked. I just, so for you, you don't screw it up. You work only with this piece with control panel, and you can generate as many things as needed. Jewelry, anything that stands on a table looks really good here. Darker images, a little bit better than brighter. I probably will create another version of this workflow to get, bright background. Somehow AI tends to do more colorful background, but you can all use it. The link to that course is on the description. It's again, this is very simple course. I just show you, how to set up it on cloud server and run it, and what to change to, provide you with different workflows, and where to download models, how to install them, and how to use all those switches, the attention mask and stuff. So let me know, what do you think? Is that something that I need to still continue posting? Because I do a lot. I have something similar for architecture when you can stage the room and create huge resolution images as well. I have a lot of things to share with you. Let me know, what do you think about all this. Do you think AI will be part of our life and part of your professional life as a photographer and designer, or just something that will get away and you'll still use your camera? Let me know. I'll open to any discussions. Okay, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. More videos will be posted soon. Bye.